Code Geass, episode 24. We are at the ultimate stage.
The final form? What'd you say?
What happened last time?
Frieza and Goku were fighting, and Goku has spent the last 400 episodes preparing a spirit bomb to throw
That's not
at...
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Kenshin has been...
Welcome to the episode 24 video of Code Geass.
Oh, come on, that was funny!
What happened last time?
There was a girl who was raised by wolves.
And then she gave a little boy special powers.
No, that's not the story of Princess Mononoke. Anyway, last time, not reading off facts from my book. I get scolded when I do that.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Thank you. I was trying to come up with a good joke, but
my support, my moral support destroyed you.
well, Lulu ended up accidentally using his Geass on his royal sister, who he made the offhanded comment. You could even say he made a comment of what's the phrase? Wow, all the words today. He made an offhanded comment.
Why the air quotes? I'm curious.
What?
You put air quotes to accidentally.
I'm just saying that the guy doesn't do anything by accident.
You don't think all of the emotions he showed for the episode and a half that followed that conveyed that as a genuine accident?
I mean, I know that there's talk of madness, but he, like, I don't buy it. I didn't bring any money to the buy it store. It's just a theory I had after we left last time.
Really?
I don't really have any... There's no way to validate my theory. Because with animation, you are given far less of a character's true emotions than with a live person.
Fair enough. But given the way the show's always kind of been fairly on the nose with everything it does.
Right. Yeah. That's why
why I was surprised.
That's why it was like a theory that I can't validate.
Okay. No, like if you thought that, then that's fine. I was just really wanted to know why.
It was after I left. I was like,
did he do that on? That would be an interesting thing.
It would have to be a season 2 thread line that they'd open up because they wouldn't be able to wind it down in 2 episodes, is my belief.
So, what else was going on? So all of the uprisings from the giant massacre that occurred in the Blood Dome.
They've
all joined up,
pushed back against the greater powers that be, the Britannians.
And at the border of the settlement, 2 armies meet.
Yeah. Now for the facts. Girl first loved. C2 loyalty. Fighting Geass with love. Japanese gazebo person. Suzaku lied to her. Geass
Chinese
on blind folks.
gazebo person.
That's not what the note says because the note wasn't corrected. It was just a note. During war, death means a little lest it's close to home. C2 Marianne. V2 question mark. I made a deal with the devil. I don't have any room for deities. Chris's question, what is the paramount inconsistency? What is the best thing about the show that I've liked? 14 wheels. Now I've reviewed the way I like to review.
If you can tell me how doing that's helpful, I'm all ears.
As he starts the episode ignoring me. I'll listen to you, click.
I'm just assuming you wouldn't have an answer.
It's helpful to me.
Okay.
Validated.
Fair enough. It's helpful to you. Okay.
Get scolded about this in my relationship too. She's like, do you ever not like tell me how you feel? And I'm like, here's 13 facts about my day.
We already went through this.
I know, but it's still like this.
We went through this we went through this a long time ago.
It's still a valid piece of life that I've lived. I don't know why. Like, it brings up an interesting question about my life of like how I communicate things. Mm-hmm. It could be the analytical side.
If it's helpful for you, then great. I know for me, it's just like these are just completely disjointed. How about we summarize a feeling in a single point that we can jump off of?
Maybe this is what I'm learning is feelings.
That's what this whole journey has been.
Oh, no, I don't think that this is doing a very good job. Just people. I think people are teaching me feelings.
Okay. Don't learn how to feel from Code Geass. God.
Yeah, no, that would be bad. All you'll get is pride and arrogance and megalomania.
Wow.
All right, play the episode.
Code R. I see. You've given me an abnormally high active electric potential
Coder.
and boosted my neurofilaments. Oh, how understanding is such a happiness. You on me experimented in order to recreate it, didn't you? This affliction of hers.
Hear me, Britannia! This is Zero, a
Zero.
rebel against oppressors who abuse their power. We will wait until midnight. You have till then to surrender to me.
Surrender at midnight. Hand over the whole settlement to them.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it! You know what'll happen if you do that? You don't stop it now!
Cornelia, I'm afraid a direct confrontation with me in battle will be your undoing.
I don't remember them showing us the TV station security guard people.
No, they just showed the last episode ended with the whole settlement border collapsing.
Yeah.
Now they just showed us why.
Okay, yeah. Just clarifying.
Yeah.
Rough,
A
bro.
layered structure built to be earthquake resistant. But if you demolish all of the floor sections simultaneously, you won't find anything to be more fragile.
How are Zero's underground collaborators able to pull this off? I'm guessing that Valletta's and Jeremiah's theories must have been true. Then this is magnificent. Yes, the world is a game and people are mere pawns.
Best season 1 OP in my opinion. Episode 24, The Collapsing Stage.
This will do. Once we broadcast images to the world of their government bureau following to us, along with our Declaration of Independence, he'll be forced to face me. And if I can get him, get the Britannian Emperor to meet me one-on-one, then all the pieces will fall into my hands.
You're planning to go to the Tokyo settlement, aren't you? However, you can't have it. The ASIC exists for research and development. It appears our duties here have wound to an end, and we haven't been ordered by the Viceroy to go out there either. Leaving would be a violation of orders, right?
Suzaku, I know how you feel, but...
Oh, no you don't.
Listen to me. Zero's in Tokyo, and I'm gonna finish him with my own hands. I won't let you stop me. I'm doing this.
Sucker Punch.
It's an okay movie.
D-Tard, enemy air power's been taken care of. Kaguya will command the G1. Move to your assigned location immediately.
Understood.
Yoshida, get the Raiko ready.
Yes, sir.
Tamaki, do you know Rakshada's status?
She's on the move.
Colin, go provide her group with backup.
Right.
Toto, you know what to do if you see the target.
Understood.
Okay. Now what's the name of the collaborator, Ogi?
I have it as Sayoko Shinozaki.
My maid?
Uprisings have broken out in the Sapporo settlement as well.
The Chinese Federation naval fleets are massing in the East China Sea.
The Chinese Federation, too? That's all we need with His Majesty still not present.
He must be there again.
Lord Odysseus, our troops are standing by ready for deployment. You need to choose a commander now.
We mustn't be too hasty here, gentlemen. What Euphemia did was clearly an abominable blunder. Handle this rashly and it may spread to every area.
My lord, we must go to help Princess Cornelia.
Brother, why don't I go? Send me there.
You're serious? Would you really go there?
Doesn't it sadden you to see those people killing each other?
Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon, fire!
Can we get a reprise?
Right. We announce what we're doing.
You get a reprise of the super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon.
That only fires when you shout its name. Like a Pokemon.
They only seem to be defending the government bureau right now.
As expected, they're trying not to scatter themselves while waiting for reinforcements.
Don't move! We're the Black Knights! We've taken over this building. Do exactly as we tell you to.
No, it can't be.
Hello, Chief. I brought you an exclusive. Shall we transmit this to the world? The moment when Zero changes everything in our lives. Now that's a scoop.
Right.
We'll give the public a spectacular show that'll exceed whatever they hope to see.
That was it. The last broadcasting station, they're all down.
Hands up and turn around! The Black Knights control the school! All of you are now our hostages! Lower your guns! Huh? That's a hell of a thing to say in this situation!
Rivel?
Come on, let me be cool for once, okay? I'll protect everyone!
Is that a fact? Stop!
I expressly told you to avoid violence.
Yeah, but you also told us this was gonna be our command center, didn't you?
Your command center? Why does it have to be Ashford of all places?
Your academy is strategically useful for our purposes. Therefore, we're turning it into a command center.
We're in no position to refuse you.
Nonali, until the fighting has ended, you'll be safe here, protected by the Black Knights. So please.
Like we can believe you? You guys are at war with us Britannians. We're enemies, remember?
Please, Rivel, don't argue. Do what he says. Colin! Well, there's a surprise around every corner. Do I have your word that no one gets hurt? Not only us, but any of the student body, faculty, or staff anywhere on the campus. As long as nobody tries to leave the dorms or administrative offices, they ought to be fine.
Zero, it's the Lancelot!
I knew he'd come.
Who's he? Two episodes from the season ending. Who's that character? I hope he brought a spare power pack, because last time he didn't.
When I find you, Zero, I'm going to kill you!
Geass?
That's correct. Zero possesses a supernatural power.
Impossible.
Then how do you explain Princess Euphemia's sudden and drastic change? What about you, the one who always follows the rules? How do you account for your actions on Shikine Island? In short,
power to control people and erase their memories. When you think about it, it makes sense and explains everything that's happened till now. And as a result of its after effects, I fell in love with a damned 11. That student, Lelouch Lamperouge, he's responsible for all of it.
Suzaku!
Colin!
We meet in battle once again. I'm sorry, but this time you're going to die!
You're all fools! You, the Japanese! He's lying to all of you!
If you have any last words, say them now.
Wait!
Suzaku Kururugi, my belief that you and I could be allies was incorrect. I'm no longer gullible about our would-be partnership. Let's resolve this one-on-one.
Works for me, let's do it!
Princess Cornelia, we've completed our formation. What about a line of defense around the Bureau?
You're to hold your position, Guilford. If we can just drag this battle out, it'll only go badly for the Black Knights.
Yes, Your Highness.
Well, what did my older brother say?
He said the Pacific Fleet should arrive in approximately 75 hours.
Also, the Sado and Torrey Island air divisions have already been deployed within Area 11.
Meaning that they should be here in about 30 minutes. Leak this information to the Black Knights. After that, you'll join Lord Guilford in the defense line protecting the government bureau.
And you, my lady?
Oh, I'll be preparing the party.
T4's headed for the government bureau? The enemy air division's here already?
No, only one unit so far.
Well, it shouldn't affect too many of us then. We're holding the school, and Detard's group is holding the media area. Miss Kaguya's forces are standing by at our rear. All we need to do is push in on them from behind, and we've won. We have to, for Yoshida and all the others who died. Deputy Commander, we've captured someone. Is it one of the students? Don't worry, let him go. We haven't got a reason to hold him here.
No, this one was caught sneaking in through the rear gate.
Sneaking in?
She's still in the Ganymede hangar.
Colin's a part of this whole thing.
I didn't know conjugal visits were allowed during war.
Huh? The Black Knights? Or Zero, rather? They absolutely won't do anything to harm us.
But how can you be so sure of that?
Coward!
You've taken them as your hostages? Some one-on-one fight this is!
You brought this all on yourself when you rejected my bids to join me as my ally. Now you'll regret these foolish moral standards you cling to.
If I can get close enough to him to use the Harkins...
Now.
What the?
Same thing, different day.
Anticipated they wouldn't have adequate time to come up with a countermeasure for this.
Zero! You deceived the people who trust you to the very end! You betrayer!
I've no time to argue which of us is the bigger hypocrite. Farewell, Suzaku Kurirugi.
Damn you!
Enemy reinforcements are arriving. If they start bombing us, it's all over.
But we have a replenished energy filler, haven't we? Toto, I'm going to move in on the government bureau from above.
Isn't it risky to rely on the abilities of that machine?
I know that. I'm just going to create some confusion. It appears to be.
Yes, Ares Villa.
What? How do you know that?
I'll tell you someday, when the time is right.
Welcome, Zero. I figured you would show up here as soon as you learned about the air raid. Now, join us for your welcome soiree. Care for a dance?
Why did you come to this battlefield? We need to find someplace safe for you. Stay with me for now. Look, I'm sorry I hid this from you, but everything I'm doing is for the sake of peace. If Zero succeeds in freeing Japan from Britannia, then we can finally be together.
Oh, stop before I puke. Me together with an 11 like you? What a horrible thought. My name is Valletta New, and I am a Knight of Honor of Britannia.
So I see, Chigusa. You've gotten your memory back.
Is it true? Ogi's been shot?
Yeah, the medic's with him now.
And was it that woman who did it?
We're still not sure. We're searching for her as we speak.
Wait!
So, yes.
Princess Euphemia
will be avenged! What's wrong, Zero?
The specs on this thing are far superior to hers!
Yeah, but she's an experienced
I have you.
fighter.
I have you right where I want you. Your life is now in my hands!
Also a smaller mech.
Princess, it's me, Dalton.
Why? Dalton, why?
Don't be afraid. I haven't come to kill you, my lady. I'm here to deliver you to Zero, your highness. On my done. Why, Princess?
Thank you, Dalton.
Princess!
That's just sucks.
Hello? Oh, who's there? Is that you, C2? No, it's not. But... Nonali, I've come to take you with me.
So the assault begins. We have our nice arc of, oh, things are going well. Oh, wait, everything's not going well.
Yeah, whole thing's been ripped out from under. And a PNR starts, point of no return. Sunken cost theory. Belief. So even though the opener was what happened before, it looked like his Geass was becoming used in a way where it was his voice controlling people, not his eyesight, because he was in his mech and they were then obeying still.
Well,
or he went around and did some things when the show didn't show you, which is also likely.
Yeah. Because in previous episodes, they're talking about Deodard and Lelouch had conversations in previous episodes about various collaborators throughout the Tokyo settlement. And yeah, well, they don't actually show it, but that I feel like it's then inferred that he had used their Geass on him that before that when there's a standoff that such and such a situation happens and such an announcement is made, you will do this. And that was what the Geass was. Because we have seen that he can, like with the girl that's been cutting out the brick, that there is a prolonged nature to it, as well as him just giving the command to Suzaku to live during the Kyushu incident. We saw that when he was when he was resigning himself to death, the Geass was freaking out on him, like, no, I must live. So there's something residual about its use still, depending on the nature of the order given. Yeah, and in Suzaku's rage, sucker punched Lloyd right in the
Earl pudding.
Turned that Earls into puddings. I don't know. You're better at it than I am. I'll just shut up.
The sheer mass destruction that is being released is similar to the Joker, where it's just like perceivably chaos for chaos's sake because of what's taken place. And to back that up, he also has single-use people, Dalton being one of them. Dalton does what he needs, vaporized.
Yeah. Well, you think about it at that point, considering that he's an enemy, if he didn't do that, he would become a problem and try to stop him. So naturally, after that, he's gotta kill him. But something I had written down that I thought was amusing was that during that fight between Suzaku and Callan, when Callan's like, when she said blah 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 blah, this time we're fighting now, you're gonna die. It just made me think of the Tim and Eric Awesome show with the this is your left, that is your left, this is your right, that's your right, this is your left, that's your right, this is your left, you're gonna die.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Okay.
I've seen Tim and Eric show awesome job, great job.
Just
but not that segment.
Think of that. Yeah.
I think C2's comment, I'll tell you someday. It's like, okay, cool.
All right.
And then V2 collecting not only is just going to create more questions, so no thoughts about that. Kind of knew that these last two episodes weren't going to really wind anything down.
Well, yeah, like, you're cranking everything up to 11. But what I thought that reveals is the fact that V2 knows who Zero is. He knows that. He said that he knows that Zero. He told all of this stuff to Suzaku that he obviously has Geass, but it shows that he knows more than just he has Geass. He knows who he is personally. If he knows to go and collect Nunnally in this kind of situation.
Yeah, it just means that C2 and V2 have been talking. That's what it means. To me. She's been talking to somebody. And
well,
V2's a good enough.
She referenced when she said Marianne as who she was talking to. So
she seems really powerful. I don't think she's limited to one person.
Okay.
I think that she can talk to whoever she desires based on whatever her Geass power is and the fact that she lives forever.
So
Jeremiah being back is cool. Dumb that they didn't really show him doing anything outside of throwing a pity party and kind of like madness.
Going crazy.
Interesting to me that Valletta's remembers everything with Ogie and falling in love with him, but that doesn't mean to her.
Well, you're overriding 20-something years with 2 weeks, maybe. So I feel like the 20 years has a stronger pull than 2 weeks.
I mean, yeah, it depends on. It depends on a lot of things. Like, it was based on amnesia, but it was building new neurological lines of like, oh, I love this person.
I mean, it did come out.
So
yeah. Well, she'd even admitted that was a thing that had happened, but she got her memories back through the trauma of being attacked by the
classic action movie. I'm a poor innocent. Wha-bam!
It's how the amnesia thing works in story.
That's how it worked in my life too. Quick, try and hit me.
No.
Wha-bam!
Oh my!
The viewers are gonna love that. I spoke about that.
You are insufferable.
No, I'm definitely sufferable.
Yeah, that's true.
What's gonna happen next time?
Yeah, what's gonna happen next time?
Now,
granted that this is imagine if you will, that your knowledge is that the next episode is the last episode. There isn't a season 2. Imagine, if you will, that the next episode is the end.
Okay. I'm not going to get any of the answers that I want.
Oh, okay.
Even if I take that belief and say, yep, that's fine. I've seen enough shows in life that good storytelling and TV, which is how they make money, so stories that entertain that then generate profit, always leave some sort of cliffhanger to then, so I don't expect all the answers by any means, even if I do believe that this is the last episode. Forget that there's a season 2.
Then what answers do you expect getting?
Nothing about his father.
Fair enough. Okay.
His brother will probably come to the battlefield. He might get to kill Cornelia.
Well, we saw this in this. He basically has got her. She's basically completely.
Yeah, I expect them to throw another plot twist in with her before he actually gets her, though. He will discover that not only has been taken at some point, which will make him more mad. C2 will have been behind it somehow, and he won't die.
Okay. All right. So there you go. Episode 24. The next week's the finale. Is next week? Probably. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, how long it takes me to edit them. We're going to watch it now. We'll see how long it takes me to edit the thing, and then you'll know when you see it. So whenever that is, subscribe to find out, and we'll see you then.